mi nombre es AceStarThe3rd, and today I'm going to review you guys a 3rd gen Wi-Fi battle versus someone by the name of DesertOfSands, and it was a pretty awesome battle because it has my favorite Pokemon in it, Umbreon, and plus it has the wonderful and powerful Gengar that I haven't used in a very long time. So I know you guys will enjoy this action-packed 3rd gen battle, but before we get into it, I ask you guys to please be sure to go in the description and check out something called Dat Question. It is a question that I ask you guys' opinions on things, so please be sure to go down into the description and check out that question and answer it in the comments below, but only answer it if you have the time to. So, if you analyze this team, the first thing that you probably don't notice is that there's no steel type on this team. And after actually looking at my team, after I had it and everything, and looking at how it was working out, what the problem was with it, that was the glaring issue. Because steel types actually resist all those unorthodox ass types that no one cares about, but then if you don't have a resistance to them, it's a problem. And that's exactly what happened in this battle. So next time, I'm just going to put a steel type on here somehow, because it was just a mess not having one. But anyway, I have Cloyster to set up and get rid of Spikes. Umbreon is a baton passing mean look set, and in case you didn't know, when you baton pass mean look, they can't switch out, so that's pretty awesome. I have substitute Will-O-Wisp Gengar to help against things like Snorlax and etc. Choice banded Heracross, the late game sweeping is no use, the Salamence, and Falsetto, the Snorlax, to go ahead and self-destruct on things that I do not like. So I hope you guys enjoy this 3rd gen battle. Please be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video, and let's go. If you want some advice from me, my advice to you would be to never go to McDonald's and eat their food ever, because their meat has nasty stuff in it, and you're just eating a whole bunch of stuff that you don't even know about or want to know about. So anyway, he's going to lead off with his Snorlax. I'm going to lead off my Cloyster. I'm going to go ahead and set up some Spikes as he switches out into his Fortress, because like I said, residual damage is cool, dude. Everyone likes some residual damage now and again. But now, I'm going to go ahead and go out into my Nightmare, my Gengar, because Gengar is one of those people who's just like, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to stop the party here, but I'm not going to allow that. So I block the Rapid Swim, which is very fantastic because I'm going to get a safe opportunity to go for a Thunderbolt on whatever switches in. He happens to switch right back out into his Snorlax though, so I'm sitting here like, okay, that's fine. So, predicting my switch out into something, he goes ahead and goes for a Return from his Snorlax, which I initially thought wouldn't do that much damage, but until I saw that monumental chunk of HP greenness he just took away from my Cloyster, I'm sitting here like, okay, that thing is definitely choice banded based upon the fact that that did a absolute too much amount of damage, and the fact that he did not have any leftovers recovery after that turn ended. So I'm like, okay, this is the problem. So as I set up another layer of Spikes, he's gonna go out into his Zapdos. I'm like, okay, this is kind of a problem because Zapdos can go ahead and set up substitutes, go ahead and sets up agility, baton pass, do a whole bunch of old stupid stuff. It could be Drill Pack with Choice Band, but this time it doesn't seem to be, as it goes ahead and goes for a substitute, and then Thunder Waves my Falsetto as I switch it in, hoping to wall this thing because I know that Snorlax can go ahead and break substitutes effectively because of its monumental attack stat, and take some of Zapdos' special attacks because of its monumental 150 base HP and 110 base special defense. So I'm gonna go right back out into Gengar because Gengar was kind of predicting to switch into the Fortress, which was kind of obvious. So now I get a safe opportunity to go for a wonderful, powerful, passionate, burning Will-O-Wisp, which will go ahead and cripple this Snorlax to oblivion, because anything burned, if it's physical, it's just absolutely useless. It's like, why do you even need this thing anymore? So I do go ahead and burn it, and it's pretty fantastic, because I thought that, hey, he wasn't going to do that much damage to Cloyster now, because I thought he was going to go for a Shadow Ball or something, but then he just goes ahead and predicts my switch, charges up his energy, and then goes for a Focus Punch. I'm sitting here like, you face of fucks. So now I'm like, okay, now I need to set up my last layer of Spikes. I was thinking that he wasn't gonna go ahead and go for another one, but I guess he didn't want this Snorlax anymore, so I'm like, okay, that's reasonable. So I lose my Cloyster as a result of me staying in on this Focus Punch, which I probably should have just, I don't know, attacked it, I guess, and then tried to predict him to switch out, but whatever, I lost my Cloyster, which at this point in time really didn't matter, because after everything I saw on his team, the only thing I could really do anything about is that Fortress, and that's Rapid Spin the Spikes away, but I have so much offensive pressure that the Fortress isn't going to get a lot of his opportunity to do much of anything. So now I'm going to set up a substitute as I know that he can't really do anything else to me. I guess he was just figuring that I was going to stay in and just take it out with a Thunderbolt, in which case he would have a switch into whatever he wanted to switch out into, but I didn't reveal substitute until that time, and now he's going to go ahead and lose his Snorlax in vain because now I have a free substitute in front of the Zapdos. And because of that, I'm going to go ahead and go for a Will-O-Wisp because residual damage on this substituting Pokemon is always fantastic, and I know that this stupid Zapdos is going to be an issue for me because it's just gonna keep on substituting and thunder waving and a whole bunch of booty gorilla shit. So I'm like, okay, this is a problem. So now after I went ahead and gave it some status, I'm like, okay, now I should probably switch out into a counter because I know that my Gengar cannot take any kind of special attacks, especially from a Zapdos, which has the highest special attack of all electric types in 3rd generation. So he's gonna go ahead and switch out into his Gengar, into his Metagross as I go ahead and go into Blue Mix. I figured that I was slower than the Metagross, so I was gonna go ahead and try to take a Meteor Mash, but then I seem to be faster, so I just go into the Heracross, Mr. Henry here, because he's powerful and orange, and I think he could take a Meteor Mash from this thing, so I thought, and this bitch just gets one hit KO'd. I'm like, are you really just, are you for real? Like, is this a thing? Is this real life right now? So I'm like, okay, let's go into Gengar, because I wanted to Will-O-Wisp this thing, and then I missed. I just missed that big fat X marks the spot, purple as whatever the fuck Metagross is, and then it just KOs me with a Meteor Mash. So I'm like, okay, I just lost 2 things due to this, that's fine. I have Falsetto who can probably take one and then try to KO with the Earthquake, you know, it's all good. So I take a I take a Pluto's worth of damage, and it's like, okay, that's I'm sorry, Jupiter amount of damage, but my Earthquake doesn't even take it out, and then I get 2-shotted by this Meteor Mash. I'm sitting here like, whoa, we got a problem here. I just lost what, 1, 2, 3 of my Pokemon just now? No, that's an issue. This is why I need defense in my life, and I don't know why people call me a solar player for using defense, but it's for things like that, bitch. Anyway, he's gonna switch out and go into his Zapdos because he's figuring that I was gonna go for an Earthquake and try to take him out, but I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna predict that pretty easily, and then I'm gonna go for a Dragon Dance. And now after I have +1 into my phenomenal attack stat, I'm gonna go ahead and go for a super effective Rock Slide, which will indefinitely take out a Zapdos that doesn't have any investment into its HP and or defense. Clearly by the fact that it got KO'd just now. So he went out to his Aerodactyl. I'm sitting here like, bitch, do you think you're faster than me? Do you think you're actually Sonic the fucking Hedgehog with 7-ass Chaos Emeralds? What do you think you are? So I just go ahead and destroy that thing. It's not even a problem anymore. Like, what? So then he's gonna go ahead and go out into his Vaporeon. I'm like, okay, why did you go into this thing first? I was figuring at this point that I was gonna get Ice Beamed and my phone was just gonna end, and it was just gonna be a big fat mess of just I will lose because I don't have any boost anymore. But he goes for a Toxic Mist, and I'm like, okay, let's take this opportunity to just do extra. So I extra'd a Dragon Dance. I didn't really have to at that point, but I wanted to do as much damage as I possibly could to anything I switched in. He goes for a Toxic, and he probably thought like, yeah, I can just Toxic Soul him now. And it's like, bitch, no, you can't, because I got the Lum of Berries, the Mulberries, the Lum, what is even, I guess Lum is Mulberry. I thought it was gonna be something else a little bit more clever, but I guess that works. So I go ahead and take out that phenomenally defensive Vaporeon, and it's gone out of my face. And now at this point I thought, okay, I'm gonna lose because this thing's gonna go for an explosion, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go out to my Umbreon, which can't touch the Metagross, and I just lose because it just happened to think to hit it with, and then he doesn't even have explosion. I'm sitting there like, whoa, okay. He said he had Toxic and Hidden Power Bug, and I'm like, okay, that is fantastic. And so now he's gonna get taken out because he did not have the explosion, which is fantastic. He just went for Rapid Spin because he wanted to Stage Switch out into his Metagross because he didn't know that if I had the Earthquake or not, I could have had something else. I just go ahead and troll, even though I really should not have done that, because if he just KO'd me just now, I would have went ahead and just lost, and if he just went for a Meteor Mash, I shouldn't have done that, but I went ahead and take him out, because I actually flinched him, which was kind of, ooh. But I should have just KO'd him. That was a little bit of a problem by my part. But anyway, I do KO that Metagross, and I went ahead and won that battle after not supposed to-ing, because that was a mess. That was an absolute mess. Did you just see how all my precious Pokemon just got punched by that hunk of steel? Like, oh my god, just meteor ass mash. Anyway, so that was the end of the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed that battle. Be sure to like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, comment if you're cool, subscribe if you happen, and share if you have the balls. I think I forgot one, favorite if you're a Fortress. I do believe that there's nothing to say at this point, rather than I'm going to be trying to upload a couple of new things soon. If one of my constituents goes ahead and helps me out with something and gets it to me soon, then I'll go ahead and reveal some awesome information that you guys probably don't know about, because I haven't made that information public yet, except to a couple of people. So some of you guys know and some of you don't. Anyway, if you guys want to see me or battle me, I'm on Showdown a lot. A lot more people have gotten into 3rd Gen because of that video that I made about 3rd Gen battling and stuff, and a couple of people like Hydromaster 1 and Silly Shiku and all those other people too. Just some people on Pokemon Showdown. So I hope you guys can go down there and check out Pokemon Showdown. I guess I could put it in the description. You guys will like it there. It's pretty fun. And outside of that, I don't think there's anything else to talk about that's relevant or that you guys care about or that you guys probably clicked off of this video and you're probably watching Tyler Oakley or Kingsley or the workout twins, whatever the fuck my name is, or Jenna Marbles or Shane Dawson or someone else who is relevant. So I will see you guys later. This has been AceStarThe3rd. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day and goodbye.